Hey, what's up, my nerd next, my homesteaders? How y'all doing? Hey, we're back to Touch Backyard. Hey, what's up, brother Troy? We're back to my birthday, buddy. Oh, we just got back in here, man. Oh, hey, I don't know if anybody liked the video from yesterday. I mean, it was. I didn't do it like I wanted to because I'm I messed around. This thing has this camera has a setting, well, a little bitty camera. It's got a setting for external microphone or. Hey, Rhonda Dawson, how you doing? Glad you made it. Um, it's got a setting for external microphone or the built-in microphone. The built-in microphone picks up everything. So, but it was set on an external microphone and I had the microphone plugged in. I was going to use the microphone that's built onto it, and no sound. So I had to go back and record the part that you see at the beginning of me saying, "Hey, sorry, no sound," blah blah, blah. Everything else. So, thought the thumbnail was pretty good though for that one. Oh, hot now. Yeah. Hey, cousin. Serena Nora, how you doing? Uh, yeah, I'd been used to drinking Gatorades that's got sugar in them. And I bought a small one at the store, and only small ones they had was the full sugar and carbs and everything. And I was eating something just a little while ago, and I turned it up and drank a big swallow out of that thing. And then when I got in here, everything, and I was smoking, and then everything got thick in there, and all of a sudden I had to run to the kitchen sink. Hey, old man, Scotty Two Toe, what's up, brother Scotty? Scotty come in right away with jokes. And cousin Serena come right on in with some more jokes. It's a pretty good one. But hey, so if you saw the video, you can see I did get a lot of mowing done. It's not completed. Had a little issue right at the end of the video. That's why I pulled it up. And you see the lift come up. There's a huge wad of grass that had the blade hung up, and it was the belts was just running around the pulley. I'll hear something going whoop, 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 whoop. I said, "Oh God, what was that?" And I had to stop and pull back up there, and I seen that's what it was. And I had some string around the shaft too. I got that off. Where I had regular white like string from. You got them jokes tonight, y'all. She's ready. There you go. All right, Serena, when you starting your comedy tour? But yeah, I know everybody's been dealing with this heat wave that's been blowing through. Well, ain't nothing been blowing. It's just been sitting there hot. It's been cloudy most of the day, and it's still just been smoking hot. I mean, it's just been sticky. That is some good news right there, bro. Glad to hear that. It's healing on its own. There you go. Always glad to hear good news. There you go. I have not touched a puzzle in years. I tend to start getting frustrated with them. But yeah, Like I said, that yard has got so thick. I mean, or that grass has. I mean, and I was trying to back up. I even lifted the mower up, lifted the finishing mower up with 3-point hitch. Backed up in there again. It still hung it back up. So yeah. Plus the blades are like super dull. So yeah, definitely got to either sharpen the blades or change them. I didn't even think to look at them and see what condition they were in while I was under there doing all that grinding. I was just concentrating on one thing. So I got to get under there and let it up. And I'll probably hit them with the grinder a little bit, try to shorten them up enough so I can finish, and then later I might have to buy some. I'm pretty sure I'll have to, because I have no idea how old those blades are. Good news, I've actually never get a few tomatoes. I haven't ate them yet, and I'll be able to get one red bell pepper. It's got a little split on the side, but hey, I'm hoping that'll still be good. There you go. All right, some more good news. But man, any of that stuff is expensive. Whew. But yeah, I got to talk to my nephew and see what kind of weed killer he's using. He's spraying around the electric fence and stuff, or the regular fence up here behind the house. Man, that stuff's like brown. I mean, burnt brown. It took it out. He gets the farm grade. So hearing aids rechargeable, so I don't need batteries. That's another good plus there. But most of them things are so small, and how the heck you put a battery in them anyway? Yes, yes, they are, Rhonda. You ain't lying. I had to back over a bed right in front of the satellite dish over here on the corner of the trailer the other day. Well, yesterday I had to back up right beside it and just let the mower just push it over, or the finishing mower on the back to push it over. I mean, my nephew had some kind of spray, and he told me it lasts 3 years. It wasn't no joke. For 3 years, he sprayed this yard, and we didn't have the single first ant bed in it. I don't know what he sprayed, but it was good. Because we sure do need it again now. It's getting bad. Diatomaceous dirt kills ant. Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere. They got some pretty good stuff now that you can sprinkle on the bed and stuff like that to kind of take them out. But then if any of them actually survive, they'll go to another bed and start building again. So we had some that actually came up the drain line. The little black ants, they're like little sugar ants. They were coming up out of the sink, the drain in the sink, and coming up on top and going down the counter. I had to spray them, and then spray down the sink is spray the water that was going down the sink as I was running water down the sink, hot water. It went out the end of the drain and took out the rest of them. I never seen it anymore. Serena got it going on tonight, y'all. I don't fish like to play tennis. They don't want to get caught in the net. I will never forget that joke. I think Woody Harrelson told it. And I think the movie was that Money Train movie from years ago. But don't dishwash, dish soap on the ones in the house. And Woody Harrelson told that joke. It's very poor taste, but it's always stuck in my head. He said, why don't blind people skydive? And I think Wesley Snipes was in it with him. He said, I don't know, because it scares the heck out of their dogs. So there it is, crazy, but yeah, poor taste. But that's one that's always stuck out in my head. Wow, I ain't heard that one in a while. Yeah, most of the jokes I know is from hanging around with the boys, so nothing I could tell on here. But I was actually able to get a couple of tomatoes and small tomatoes because for some reason they got stunted out in that heat, I guess. And I actually was able to get one of my Juliet grape tomatoes, which is somehow morphed or mutated or something. So now they're this dang long and bigger around in your thumb. I don't know how that happened. They're huge. I guess I'm sitting on the porch next to the others. That pollen, I think they said the wind blows the pollen back and forth between the plants. So I guess maybe it happened. Oh Lord. Waiting on the Serena Noel comedy tour. Yeah, buddy of mine was the Moose. What's up, bro? Buddy of mine was showing me a thing he brought to stay cooler. It's like a little hoop. It's made almost. It's like a little curved ring, but it's got an opening in the front. It's got two little turnout pieces on it, but it's like a rod or something with plastic on it. But there's gel between the rod and the plastic. You kind of slipping around your neck, but you can like put it in the freezer and freeze it, and put it around your neck. And it's supposed to last and keep your neck and everything cool for like 3 hours. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know if soil scientists would be archaeologists or geologists. Maybe, I don't know. Might be two different fields. I know geology study rocks, and not study soil. I guess they'd be an earthologist. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I said that those tomatoes surprised me, and I guess using those two sprays, the Maggie's Farm and the other spray I had in unison, has kept the hornworms off of the plant. So now they're trying to do better and produce more. Compost tea or worm castings tea. That would be the poopies. But yeah, I got that one there. So I got one bell pepper and a couple of tomatoes. I got to figure out something to make with it now. I'm one on the waste. It took months and a lot of hard work to get those few. Oh man. And yeah, if y'all didn't see Rebecca Tut My Yarn's birthday celebration Sunday, I was in there for the first about 15, 20 minutes. Hung out. And I saw later where somebody else went in, but I didn't come back because me and Gina was just hanging out, relaxing. Crazy weekend trying to get a bunch of stuff done. And then going to mom's and everything and hanging out with everybody, just was tired. But but yeah, I've got to go back and get a chance to watch that back and see the rest of that. But yeah, y'all get a chance to check that out. Rebecca was happy. Got to see Ronald in there for a while. I had a good time. Y'all, Serena got him tonight. You in a trip, you a cruise. Okay, Rebecca is continuing her birthday to the end of the month. There you go. Lord have mercy. These girls are nuts, y'all. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I got, if it don't rain tonight, it's been threatening to rain, been thundering out there all afternoon. That's why I didn't go out and finish that little corner I got to finish mowing over there. It's because I thought, sure as the world, I get out and get started and start pouring on me, or I get struck by lightning. But so I guess I'll try to finish it up tomorrow. But I say, even with it being cloudy and a slight breeze sometimes blowing, it's still just smoking, this muggy, sticky, thick hot out there. And everybody's experiencing it. It's rough, but I mean, it's what it is. It's that time of year. We in for this mess for at least a whole another month and probably part of September. Only good thing about that in Georgia is a lot of times it stays warm up until almost November, so you can grow stuff right on. I was picking peppers one year up to like halfway in November. Want to go out with me? I'm a fun guy. She got a million of them. Oh, excuse me. I'm waiting for her to start being a stand-up comedian and go on tour. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it's like lately it's been so hot. When the storms come, it's like thunderstorm. We're actually in a watch until like 10 o'clock tonight for severe thunderstorms. So if the power goes out and everything just stops, y'all, I probably won't be back. Just in case it's not, I don't think it's thundering or anything now, but like I say, I had some pretty loud thunder earlier. But and the wind got up a few times, blew pretty hard. I think it got just a little bit of rain. If anyone hadn't rained, it would have cooled off and everything would have been fine. Hey, Serena, most of the jokes they're telling nowadays and stuff, it's the same jokes people told 40 years ago. The most of the stuff rehashed. Well, they take it, put a little twist on it, and make it theirs. But But yeah, I was watching Johnny Gilliam's video last night about the gun auction. Man, that was pretty cool. Those were some nice guns. I actually saw one on the table, like one of the old pistols they had back during the Civil War days and stuff. Had the curved handle on it, the little barrel, and you had to, you know, pack your powder and everything in there and your shot, and had the little hammer you had to cock back. There you go. Just don't step in a poodle. Beth and Neil, Business Odyssey, how y'all doing? Glad you made it in. Yeah, when I use CapCut to make, or Chat GPT to make that thumbnail for yesterday's video, up in the corner, you can't really see it that good, but it actually says Beanie Squatch, and it's got that logo with the two axes crossed, with a picture of Sasquatch with a full beard and a little beanie hat on, like a little bogging cap or whatever. kind of like Rebecca makes, but it's like fits real tight on your head, a little beanie hat. And he's got like dark shades on and had Beanie Squatch. I'm like, that's a pretty cool logo. I like that. Might see if that'd be pretty cool if I could get that picture and use it to make a logo and go on a t-shirt. Yes, Ron, that's what it was. It was the old antique muzzleloader pistol. It was probably about that long. You had your rod, you put in there to pack the powder and your shot down in there and your wad and everything. I saw it laying on the table. I was like, oh, why don't you look at that? He did pick himself up a really nice handgun. Or what is it called? A chemical hole punch. Yeah, that's what I got back there, so behind me. So yeah, but if you watch Johnny's video, it's I forget how far in when he's looking at the guns, you can see it laying on the table. It looks cool. They even had one of the old bolt action long time. Everybody called them a long time shotgun. I can't remember which company made them, but it was a bolt action shotgun, and the barrel was like my huge length on it. I heard about guys that from around Virginia on those where the big hills and hollers are, and they take those and use buckshot or slug, or well, most time I think it was buckshot could stick woods up there, but they was shooting buckshot 75, 80, 90 yards and harvesting deer up there with them because the barrel was so long it kept such a tight pattern. But yeah, I mean, Ron, if you go back and watch it, you'll be like, wow, there were some really nice ones there. James, what's going on, bro? Shade Tree Cook. I need to watch hour, but I don't even know if I'll make it the whole hour tonight, y'all. I've been pretty tired myself. I actually got home today and we actually took off early. We didn't have as much work, so they sent us home early. And I had to run uptown and get something to eat and everything because I worked on through lunch. So I didn't get to eat until about 2 o'clock when I got home. So, and I got kind of sleepy and almost fell asleep. I was watching Deadpool, or the Deadpool X Wolverine. If you don't mind a lot of cussing and vulgarity, it is a hilarious movie. I mean, them fighting in some kind of little Honda car. Wolverine with the claws and Deadpool with swords and knives and stuff. And they're trying to fight in the car, throwing each other out and jumping back in. I wait, he'd take it out of you. I was already just so tired. Just trying to stay busy this morning because there wasn't much to do, and just sitting on that forklift for such long periods of time. And normally when I'm loading the truck, I'm pulling the pallets down, and I got to go to the office, get off the lift, get my check sheet and all, and stickers, go back, put all that on, then get on, load it, and then we're airbagging and stuff. But I was actually pulling rows out, straightening them up. So I was sitting on that seat for over an hour at a time, and it got rough and hot. Because you start getting hot, and the seat holds that heat, and man, it's rough. So when it got 12:30, I was tickled to death to walk out that door. I was happy. I was sitting there watching that movie earlier. I'd actually bought it on YouTube way back. I paid like $20 to get it, but it's on there, so I can watch it anytime. So I said, I ain't watched it in a while. Let me watch it. So I said I started watching that earlier. Yeah, James, you got to go back and get all of Serena's jokes from earlier. You've been dropping them. Like I said, it's like like Rhonda said, it's a lot of it. That heat just takes so much out of you, and it's just you don't have to be out in it very long either for it to do it, and it makes for a really long day of work when it's that hot. And working in that warehouse, man, it always feels like it's about 5 degrees warmer in that warehouse than it does outside. Even with the big old fans in the ceiling running and all that, it's just that warehouse was sealed up tight so bugs and stuff couldn't get in. So not hardly any air can get in. They got those big blower fans in the back corners that blow together, and they got screens on a couple of doors in the front that we have up, let pressure come out. But it's mainly to have pressure so if a door is open, air blows out, so bugs won't come in. So unless you're sitting in front of it, really don't help you that much. And you're just kind of blowing hot air. There we go. Don't make them cry. She got it tonight, y'all. Neil, he knows that feeling. I'm with you, brother. It's rough. Wow. 105. I think yesterday it's supposed to have felt like 107 or 108 here. It was like it got it to like 97 or 98 yesterday. We haven't seen 100 yet. Usually we'll see 100, but the humidity won't be as bad at 100. I mean, really, 90 something degrees is not that bad here. It's just all that humidity. There's so much humidity you can look at the radar and the rain on the radar is barely moving. It's just forming. It's not like a front coming through with the rain. It's just like little spots just start building it up, and then I slowly start moving, and then here you go. And we'll come down squash. Wow. Hey, James, that's hot, brother. That's hot. Dang. That's that good old Texas heat right there. That's why y'all got all them scorpions and rattlesnakes running around down there. That's rough, man. Whew. Yep. I haven't even seen what it shows here. It's not that hot temperature wise, just the humidity so bad right now here. That's what makes it so bad. Leave me alone, Timu. 84 feels like 91, 67% humidity. Like I said, it's cloudy, and still you walk outside a few minutes, you just pouring sweat. What did I say? Severe storms across South Georgia, damaging winds and hail. Ooh. Not good. Well, it's got keep turning up. Uh-oh. Yep. Well, now it's at 84, 70% humidity now. Yeah, right now I'm the blue dot, and it's all up under me. It's under a heat wave advisory and everything else. Just that's what makes it so bad here that there's so much humidity, and it's just horrible. Yeah, that's rough too. Yep, I got a lot of stuff I need to be doing outside, but can't do it. Sure about that one. Okay, ABC World News said something about it. Squirrel in the outfield. Must have been in a baseball game. That's what gets you. That's what's so bad right now. Is that dang humidity. Like I say, if it's a hot, dry summer, 90 something degrees, it's not even bad here. I mean, you get out work right in it in the sun, and it's not that bad. You're gonna sweat and stuff, yeah. But when you get in the 90s here with that high of a humidity and like 70, 75% humidity or more, oh, good God. It's like you can't hardly breathe. I bet it was. Trying to chase down a squirrel. That's what Johnny said one day that it was hot over there in Oklahoma. And he said it was like 80 something percent humidity. And I was like, oh, God. I'm glad y'all got it over there, not us. I mean, that's so much humidity in the air, it might as well be raining. But she did sneak in. Well, yeah, I mean, even that little bit in Texas makes it that much worse. I mean, which Texas is right there on the Gulf, so you got humidity coming in anyway on the southern part. Wow. y'all are too close to them deserts over there around Nevada and Arizona and New Mexico and all that. That's some rough weather. Hey, brother Dale, how you doing? Glad you made it in, man. Thank you. And yeah, I got excuse me, I still got some. We kind of, the diet kind of went out the window because my sister and them cooked me a big old meal over there, pot roast, mashed potatoes, field peas, um, uh, made gravy with the pot roast, and then broccoli casserole, and sent broccoli casserole home with me. My own whole personal container I've been eating on, and I still got some of that chocolate fudge pound cake with fudge icing in the middle. Then I had to put a piece of cardboard over the top where they could do the writing on top to put my name and everything on it. Now they run the flowers they made on top down the side. I did not show this, but this is, man, it went all out. I can already talk now. Yep, that was the cake. They run the flowers down the side. That was crazy. I'm glad they only put the numbers up there. They didn't put the amount of candles because the darn the smoke alarm would have been going off. Fire alarm. But yeah, I had some. Yeah, Gina has done really good. Johnny, hey, how you doing, brother? Just talk about your gut or your chemical hole punch video yesterday I saw. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I bet you do, Johnny. That thing was sweet. Hey, James, we all getting old, brother. We all getting old. Yeah, we were talking about the 45. I really like the bolt action 12 gauge. Or was it a 410? The old big long barrel with the bolt action. I can't remember. It looked like 12 gauge. I thought that's what it was. I could take that thing, man, go somewhere and have the barrel threaded, get one of those 655 constriction jelly head chokes and put in there. Mm. You wreck a turkey. 12 gauge, thought it was. That's pretty cool. I mean, they some of the guns went really cheap. It was good deals, and some of them just went way up. Which now, if y'all watch video, Johnny paid a pretty fair price for the one he got, but he got a lot. That's a fine firearm. Yeah, I had a dial A choke. That's what a dial A choke is. That's that's what's in my big gun back there. My my Stoker should be a 655 constriction, made by Jellyhead. I think by I can't remember if Primos makes that or not. I have to look at it and see. I'm waiting on this hasn't popped up on my recommended. I'm waiting on some more Dale Danger Ranger video. Brother, I've never seen one of those. The only one I ever saw was a screw in or the barrel already was choked. I never saw that. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Water into a watermelon. Plant in the spring. Y'all, Serena Nora has had the jokes tonight. Yeah, that's just the way it is, brother. I like seeing Rangers, man. I had an '88, but I always kind of wanted one of those a little bit newer year models because I had the old thin bench seat with not much padding, and those Rangers had the thicker seat, had a console in them and all that. Had ACs in them. My little '88 did not have one. I did not know that. The Beanie Squats came from Alaska. Cool. I'm happy to have it. That's my little buddy sitting up there now. Uh-oh. Waiting on Serena to have a live now where she can have all that come out at one time. Dale's in it right now. Mm-hmm. And see, that's not just a 45 coat, that's the 45 long coat, or is there a difference? Or is it the same thing? I've heard a bunch of people say 45 long coat. I've never owned one, so I'm not experienced with ammo. Because I was wondering if there was a regular 45 coat and a 45 long coat, because I've heard it called both. Same as that. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I would never been sure about it. Well, Serena, you're off to a heck of a start right now. Like you told 75 already. Same exact thing. Actually, I was wondering about that. God, I heard 45 Colt. I'd always heard 45 long Colt, but I've never owned one, never fired one. So I have no experience with it. She got a million of them, y'all. Tell y'all she was off to a start now. But yeah, I mean, I'd definitely like to check out one of those auctions like that. Where has Oregon? Oregon. He's taking Oklahoma. Oh, I bet it is. But yeah, my Ranger was basic. It had a stereo in it. That was about it. A cassette player. It was an '88 model. I think Daddy got it. Daddy bought that truck for $4,570. It was '88 model. And he bought it for me in '90. $4,500. Cat, he wrote a check for it. He had a good crop that year. I would definitely like to see that. 44 mag, 45 Colt comparison. That'd be pretty neat. What does low weigh? She weighs a Washington. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I had an old 87 Chevrolet pickup I bought from my dad. Old box style with the custom deluxe 10 with the 305 in it. But now, my dream gun right now is I would still love to have the Henry 44 Magnum rifle. But a lot of dollars. That would be nice there, Johnny. Old cowboy style. That would be so nice. I'd like to see that. I mean, because, well, I mean, you automatically know it's going to be more range with the rifle. But now, as far as shooting up close, then you got a good comparison. There you go. Yeah, Gina still wants one of them. Yeah, a lot of folks kind of like, think Marlin ain't that good a gun. They're as good a gun as any. I'm sorry. I ain't got a problem with a Marlin. Yeah, that my grandpa actually bought a 35 Marlin that he deer hunted with. And when years ago when he came down here, it is very nice for that. You say, Johnny, ain't no joke. Marlin's a good rifle. They even started making bolt actions and stuff years back, and they're good guns. Nothing wrong with them. But 22 Henry right there, lever action, just not a golden boy. The reason I had that, it was like $310. The golden boy would have been about 500. So that's why I got that. But I'm telling you, that Henry 22 right there is the best shooting gun I got. I mean, you won't, Henry costs money, but you won't believe how smooth it shoots. Exactly right, Dale. Gina thinks it's pretty. Now, yes, I'd love to have one just to show off, hey, I got this pretty gun, but as far as working, it works the same way. Yeah, Marlin 22, that was tough. Everybody ragged on Savages. So I got a Savage bolt action 22 by there that shoots good. Matter of fact, I gave it to Gina and got a different one. She actually bought it for me for Christmas. I give it back to her. I really didn't want the bolt action. I wanted a semi-automatic, but then later on I wanted the lever. So Remington bought it 2007. Had it to 2020. Ruger owns it now. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've not seen a bad Marlin. I mean, they're all good guns. And like I said, Grandpa had that 35, and then my daddy had it for a while hanging on the gun rack. And then for whatever reason, my sister's husband that passed away years ago, he got it. And somebody supposedly stole it out of his truck. I don't know what happened there, but what happened with that deal. But it went missing out of his truck. Somebody tore them. He had the old Chevrolet, the newer, the extended cab Chevy truck, and somebody pulled back and popped the little flip out window on the back open and reached in and opened the door and got it out, supposedly. I don't know. But I hate that gun got gone. He was shot good. Iron sights or scope. It was good. You talking about that 35, a good brush gun, you could get 200 grain or more bullets for that thing. And you talking about something packing a punch, you got 200 grains of lead coming at you. But I said, when I started, I was a kid, everybody had the bolt action. I thought I had to have a bolt action. Daddy's old 30-30 wasn't good enough for me. Now I'd just about rather have something like that. Yep. 45-70. Tough. I seen videos where you got pigs with them things and pigs with that gun and uh, wild pigs and deer. Excuse me, couldn't get there. Hey, there you go, Dale. Go be with them. We love y'all too. 150, 170. But yeah, I actually watched. Trying to think. No, it wasn't. It was survival gun. I clicked on the video because I thought it was a 45-70 and a short gun, but it was actually it was like a little survival gun. The stock had was cut out, and you could pop your shells in there. It was a 410 and a 45 long colt, and single shot. And that thing was tough. And the guy said he even had a little adapter he could pop in there that he bought himself. He could pop in and shoot 22 rounds through it. I thought that's insane. But the gun's probably only about this long total. You put a red dot sight on it, harvest deer or whatever. Yeah, 300 grain. Ooh, that's a punch. I know 45-70 is just devastating. It's a heck of a round, but I've never seen a shell close up. I've never fired one. I've seen them fired, and they are just a beast. But they're really versatile, especially in a lever action gun. Yep. Yeah, 45 and 40. Yeah. I I can't remember what company made it. I have to go back and watch the video. This guy lives down in Florida. He does all these. What guns should you take on this camping trip in this area? What guns should you take here and stuff like that? I mean, he covers a lot of stuff like that. but I can't remember the company that makes it. It might be in my search. I think I looked it up, see what the cost was. I can't remember. The Rossi Tuffy 410. Well, the Rossi Tuffy is what they called it. It was about 400 something to $500, I think. Daddy's old lever action was the old 3030. Gina. What did you think of me putting that in chat? I thought it was cool that you set the gun for your husband. You sighted in the scope for him. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah, this was actually set up for both. I mean, you had to. I'm just letting everybody enjoy them right now. I'm trying to keep up with everything else, and I'm trying to talk to Serena, but keep putting them out. I think everybody's enjoying them. But yeah, don't go trying to shoot a 45 out of 410. Like Johnny says, it's got to be designed for that. This gun actually had a short barrel, and you had a choke. If you weren't shooting the 45 long Colt side of it, you had to put this choke in to be where you shoot the 410 gauge and actually have kind of a pattern to it further out, about 35 yards, you know. But you had to make sure you took that choke out before you put that 45 casing in there. Hey, Cooking Stephen with Jacqueline, how y'all doing? All right, and see, that's Johnny said that's the reason I said it. Johnny already put it up there. I just want to make sure y'all see that too. Do not try to do that. Got to be a gun made for that, like a judge or something. Don't try this at home. Yep, I've seen a couple of those had the 410 and 22 barrel, like an over and under. Yep, those pretty nice. Well, yeah. Yo, Rebecca, Johnny has one. I've seen them. I think it'd be pretty cool to have one. So I was looking at the thing with the 45 and the 410 because I kind of like these. I have guns that I have one use for, but I'm kind of looking at guns now and I'm like, okay, can I get this one that'll take care of this? That's why I was excited to get that shotgun on the side, the camo one there. It's got screw-in chokes. It's got a notch in the stock where when you fold it up and you break it down, the trigger guard goes up in the stock. You slip it in a backpack, put it in a duffel bag, easy storage. Yeah. And I know voice there for a second. Yeah, I get that. That's rough. Johnny said. Yeah, I think she said she lost it in the fire, Johnny. Or he lost it in the fire. They keep Colonel Sanders away. Yep. There you go. That'd be cool. Definitely watch that. But that's what I've been looking at a lot of this stuff that's versatile. Now, pretty much that one over the pistol grip is good for turkey hunting. You can hold it and do like that. You're gonna be having a hard time trying to hold that pistol grip and follow and follow a dove, or something like that. You know, I have the single purpose guns, and I that's what I've been looking at. I'd love to have something that's multitasking. You know. I said I was actually my brother-in-law actually bought one at this place in Douglas. It's a pawn shop they got that sells a bunch of new guns, having specials. He bought one for like $125. It's a just regular 12 gauge straight barrel. I don't know what choke was on it. Well, that's coming up fast. I wasn't thinking about that already. Good idea. Not a good idea. I'm just glad you reminded me. But that's what I like about that one. It's got screw-in chokes. I'd love to take it. I hadn't had a chance to, or had the money to do it. But I love to have it. Get that thing. Get me several different chokes for it. Get some little fine tuning done, little gunsmithing done on it, to smoothing out the action and stuff on it, and get different chokes for it to do different things. Then you can take one gun. You can shoot rabbits, quail, dove, turkeys. Put a cylinder choke in there and throw some buckshot in and go deer hunting somewhere, if it's allowed. Anywhere. I mean, a good travel gun. If you decided to go across the country and just enjoy life for a year, just traveling, camping, doing whatever, which would be a dream, but be able to do something like that. But that's something that versatile. You can just go anywhere with it. Yeah. I actually do like the over and unders. Never had one, never shot one, but I thought it was looked cool. Yeah, Tina named this one DB. Stover Stagecoach. That is absolutely one of my favorites. If I ever needed to be, it'd be a good home defender. That's a 20, this is a 12. And there goes. Ain't over with yet, Johnny. So I like this one. Breaks down, goes, trigger guard goes up inside. Locks into place. Sight reel, $149. I'll stop showing off now. Binoculars in the way. Yeah, Tina got me that for $149. YouTube ain't shut me off yet. But brother-in-law got his plain old single shot for $125, something like that. Yeah. They don't get your videos, Johnny. I don't think they'd get my live. Well, that was like $145, $149. camo sight rail, all that, chokes. I think I got like 2 chokes, cylinder choke and that extra full. Oh, I know, Johnny. They'll ding me for something. They always do. Well, they'll always ding me for something. They find a reason to not show my videos. Yeah. There you go. Tax-free weekend. Oh, yeah. Okay, what thinking about that, Johnny? Did not think about that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so if AI does catch that, nothing's loaded in here. I doubt that'll help anyway, but still. But yeah, man, it is what it is. I wasn't thinking about that. Usually wait till after the live start showing them all. If I'm live with somebody. Uh, that's true. AI sees what the public does. I wasn't thinking about that, so maybe good idea not to bring them out. That's a lot there, Serena, to read. I did like the ending there. You got an action 238s. I mean, Johnny's right. That's it's the AI stuff, and it sees that, and it gets. It is what it is. And I wasn't thinking about that, so I'm glad Johnny mentioned that. So I didn't do anything else. So, but I mean, yeah, it's this whole AI stuff is getting out of hand anyway. I know I use it a lot for my thumbnails and stuff like that, but they're kind of going wild about it. Okay, that is nuts. That is completely nuts. What this world has come to, I don't know, y'all. Kind of scared me for a second. I just saw the little, right beside my cursor, something. The little thing started spinning like it was loading. I thought, oh, they're finna shut me down. Which I probably need to do that anyway because it's already 7:09. Yeah. Maybe they've actually relaxed it a little bit, but I kind of doubt it. They get kind of weird AI stuff. It gets that. Well, just like you experienced with the whole thing with Christine, they thought she was a minor, which was insane. Well, what Tina just hollered at me. Not that she couldn't pass for one. Johnny robbing the cradle over there. They definitely have. Yeah. That's what Tony Kettle Kitchen, he was doing that, name that tune. He was playing 8 seconds completely tapped out, I mean, topped out 8 seconds of a song, which shouldn't have got him in trouble for anything. But every time he did one of those videos, he got dinged by YouTube. So yeah. Look at there. Hello, Amy. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, yes, Serena. Have a good night. Be safe. Ah, she been allergic. That's just what they do. I mean, it's just this whole AI junk is getting out of hand. Well, that we kind of went over a little bit, y'all. It's 7:12. But and no offense to Amy, I ain't trying to get out of here because of Amy. Just come in. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot to tell everybody that she wasn't feeling well tonight. Make sure you pray for her. Go watch Amy's lives. Go watch her videos. Help her out. She wasn't live tonight. Oh, excuse me. But oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yep. So if AI recognizes it, it gets you. Okay, that's what got him then. Yeah. Yeah. No, ain't shutting it down for that. Don't need data centers. I know. They will not stop until we have a Terminator. That's exactly what happened in the Terminator movie. AI took control of the world, and it made Terminators. Yeah, yeah, Johnny. Probably about the truth. I doubt gun videos will last too long on there. Yeah, I wasn't stopping it because you showed up. I just realized it was getting kind of late. And my old buddy Nicotine has been hollering at me for a few minutes now. Yeah, that's what Johnny said. And I'm afraid I have to agree with him. This AI stuff's getting me out of pocket. I mean, it's fine to make little fun things or whatever with, but having to have data centers to run them, no, that's getting stupid. I guess they're using a ton of water for cooling. It probably contaminates the water and runs it back into the water table. So always something, man. What's the world coming to, y'all? If they start making Terminators, loading up my stuff, and I'm going where I know a ton of chemical hole punches are. I'm going to Oklahoma. Well, I'll bring little blue and we'll line up farm machinery out front, slow the terminators down while we pick them off. I can I can see that Johnny riding Danny, spinning that 45-70 around like John Wayne with that rifle he had at True Rich. Pow, spin it around and shoot it. Shoot Terminators. But anyway, I went too far off the grid there. One little sci-fi. The reason they aren't building these data centers in the desert, water. Exactly. That's why a lot of people said they burn off over here in Clinch County and all that to devalue the land. That's why those wildfires happen to start. And they burn it, and they actually burn it off where it devalues the land. They can buy it cheap. If you burn all the pine trees and stuff off, all the homes off, there's nothing much. All you got to pay for is the dirt. So, ain't any time. Don't worry about that. Yeah, I was just about to get out of here, and then Amy made me feel bad for leaving because I won't hurt her feelings. But no, that was a joke. Yeah. Yep. Actually, he said, "Feel your hands, you SOB." I don't leave it up there very long. Y'all read that, but yeah. True Grit. John Wayne said, feel. He said, feel, not load, feel. He said, feel your hands, you son of a. He stuck the reins in his teeth and took off. Started firing his pistol, spinning that rifle around, shooting. That was in a True Grit. If you ain't seen it, you need to watch it. The original. Sorry, I just cannot deal with. Was it Jeff Bridges or whatever his name is? He's saying he got a dang mouthful of marbles. There were hogs that ate him. Dude, you ain't sound nothing like John Wayne. That ain't Rooster Cogburn. It was them hogs that ate him and drug him in the fire. I'd drive to Hollywood and punch him in the mouth. But, like I said, the new version, I can't do it. Old version, yes. Old John Wayne, that, Sons of Katie Elder, McClintock, all that stuff, man. The old school westerns, love all them Gunsman westerns too. And yes, now the picture's about empty, and nature is calling. Yep. Yep. Technically he was. He was playing mostly the same character. The Shootist, yeah. I can't remember if I ever did watch that movie. I have it in there on VHS. I don't know if I've took the plastic off of it. I bought it. I never watched it, I don't think. That's why I like seeing him in the Sons of Katie Elder. He had a little comedy in there, and then like McClintock, it was a lot of fun in there. It was funny, but now he did actually play the same character pretty much in every western. Yep, and she loved her some searchers. Yeah, he was really sick in real life, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah. Quiet man. I heard that one too. Was that the boxer? Or was it in Ireland or something? Yeah, I think. But yeah, I'm afeared that nature is calling. I don't feel like having to go change my pants right now. So the bladder is screaming, you got to do something quick. Oh, Big Jake. Yes, it was. I like Big Jake. But y'all, yep. All right, y'all. I'm finna get out of here. Y'all keep talking in chat. Have a good time. Y'all have a great night. Love y'all. See y'all next time. Have a good one.